I went to help organize the transportation of medical care for women, children, refugees, for the Ukrainian people. When were you in Ukraine? I returned about 2 weeks ago and was there for 16 days. And where have you been? To Kiev? To Kiev, to Bucha, which the whole world is talking about. I'd like to explain what we were doing. We were transporting medicine and medical equipment to hospitals and orphanages that needed them. Did you really see terrible things there? I'm fully aware of what I'm telling you. I can say that there, on the spot, I saw evidence of many war crimes. The only ones who committed war crimes when I was there were not Russians at all, but the Ukrainian military. What exactly do you mean? What does it mean? There are no Russian crimes. It's all the Ukrainian side that committed them. When I returned to France, I was shocked. Even those people who are invited to a TV show, 80% of these people didn't go there during the war and allowed themselves to state, in my opinion, unacceptable statements. Because there's a huge gap between what I see on TV and what I've seen myself. And for me, it's disgusting. I'm not even going to talk about the Azov and their base. But have you seen that they are everywhere there? Yes, they're just everywhere. Do you mean not only Azovstal, but also something else? I'm telling you, they're everywhere. They exist even in the West. Chevrons with neo-Nazi symbols. It shocks me that Europe supplies them with weapons anyway. For me, a neo-Nazi with a Nazi patch is a neo-Nazi. And you don't even need to talk about it once again. Just take a look. This is a person with the sign SS. Such people can be seen everywhere there. And for some reason, this doesn't cause any problem. I also worked with these people, gave them medicines. You know what they were talking about. I understand Ukrainian, Russian, and a little, and many people there speak English. They laughed, saying that if they ran into Jews or blacks, they would show them their superiority. Did they say that right in front of you? Yes. There's just everywhere. This conversation made them laugh. That's what they said about Jews and blacks. What else did you see? I've seen Russian soldiers taken prisoner, tied up, and beaten badly. They were in some kind of shed, similar to a hangar. Russians were brought in there in 3 or 4 minibuses. Azovites asked, which one of you is an officer? Now I'll explain why they were not answered. Every soldier leaving the van received a bullet from a Kalashnikov in the knee. They were just defenseless. I have videos confirming this, otherwise I wouldn't have allowed this to be stated. I have a video there where the Russians get bullets in their knees. We don't know why they, Azov, don't answer questions. Those people who had the misfortune to say they were officers got shot in the head. That's how it happens, including in Bucha. It's a system. This is what happens all over Ukraine. At least the Azov battalion could do whatever it wants there. I was there. I saw what was happening. We are not talking about it yet. Although I'll tell you something more serious. They have bombing there all the time. We see it on TV. I saw American journalists there. The shelling was on targets near a small park in Bucha area, and the Americans were shooting a video. They said that the shelling was from the Russians, and this is unacceptable. I wanted to look at the exploding shells. I asked the Americans, why don't you talk about it and don't take pictures? They answered, it's okay. It's okay. Then the pictures have already been taken. And do you know what kind of bombing it was? In fact, there were such small shells. A few weeks ago, Russian troops were stationed in that area. The Azov detachment was simply firing small mortars at positions that had previously been Russian. This happens every 2 or 3 days due to incorrect guidance. These shells landed at a distance of 100 meters from the place where the Russian military used to be, in a small park. But this is being passed off as shelling by the Russians. Why not talk about it? All the shells that fall into Bucha or another city, this is written off on the Russians. We have to stop it. There are both sides and something else. Of course, I can nail myself with this, but I have already taken responsibility for the consequences. When I was in Lviv, I was sitting in a hotel. The shelling started. I was about 50 meters away from the rocket that arrived. I went there immediately and saw 5 missiles hit, 4 of which hit the weapons storage areas. The weapons that arrived from Europe were stored there until they were sent to Kiev and to the units. Do you know where the stocks of weapons from Europe are stored there? They are stored in civilian premises and ordinary houses. Let the people who come there know, and the locals also know about it.